If you hope to grow and market your business, it's important to think about aligning customer goals with the stage your customer is in. As a marketer, and regardless of the type of business you have to market to make your business successful. You most likely do a number of other things too, like social media marketing, email marketing, content marketing, to even running advertisements to get the word out to your audience. But what if you could improve your marketing funnels to align with where your customer is in the buying cycle? Your ROI would spike substantially. The first thing to understand is that there are 6 stages of the customer buying cycle. It looks something like this when noted down. Number 1, problem recognition and awareness. 2, information search. 3, evaluation. 4, purchase decision. 5, purchase. 6, post-purchase evaluation. Every single stage is important if you want to attract more customers and keep more customers. After all, keeping a customer is a lot less expensive than having to get a new one each time you hope to sell a product or make a commission. When you look deeper into each of these various stages, you can find a way to communicate with your customers on each level, right where they are. When you accomplish that, you'll boost your return on investment because you're giving them exactly what they need when they need it. Let's discuss problem recognition and awareness. In this stage, the consumer is starting to identify their needs so that they can better understand their problem and find a solution. During this stage, your job is to build awareness of the problem via your content. You can offer blog posts, white papers, video, and anything else that is designed to talk about the problem in question and make your audience even more aware. At this point, the content should be educational and not aimed at selling. Your job at this stage is to help them identify their goals. It's quite normal for people to carry out some kind of information search. Here, the customer tries to educate themselves with regards to a product by surfing for reviews, tips, advice, and recommendations before they will feel the need to make a purchase. Now, you want to deliver content that explores the problem and potential solutions available. A good thing to do now is provide case studies in text and video to show how best to solve any problems. For example, if you are an SEO expert, you can do case studies on how your services helped a client. If you have no clients yet, you can do a case study on someone else who implemented SEO practices and show how well they worked. By doing this, you'll help them define what their requirements are for a solution. Let's take a look at evaluation of alternatives. Possibly the potential customer found some alternatives and uses the available information to evaluate all his options. Now you want to really go all out and let them know how and why your solution is superior to the other solutions and how it will solve their problem. Give concrete examples with white papers, guides, in-depth blog posts, ebooks, webinars, and more. If you offer a service, you need to convince them without a shadow of a doubt that your solution is the answer. If they can envision your solution working, they will warm to the idea of wanting to buy it. But before they actually make the decision to buy anything, there is still the matter of overcoming the purchase decision-making hurdle. This is when the customer makes a commitment to buy something, assuming they can overcome their own objections to making a purchase. Your job here is to help them overcome any fear that they have with buying your solution. This is quite an easy thing to do. You just offer an ironclad guarantee for them. If you have customer video testimonials, show them on your sales page because they work great. When you can prove your solution works, you'll succeed and your client will make a purchase. Once a person decides to make a purchase, the seller is already looking for his next sale and the buying process is often forgotten. But the truth of the matter is, it is one of the most important stages of all. If the experience of buying isn't smooth and isn't impressive, the customer could very well ask for a refund or get frustrated and not implement the solution and consequently blame you for it. Double check the process and make sure that each buyer gets the information they need to make the most of their purchase. If you can reach out to them personally, say within 2 weeks after purchase, to ask them how it's going, that will work wonders at this stage, especially if the purchase is more than a few $100s. If you look after your customers, they, in return, will look after you. Most people experience a so-called post-purchase evaluation period, which again tends to be an often forgotten stage for a customer. The post-purchase time is very important because you want people to be satisfied so that they buy more from you in the future. You have them on your list and it's imperative that you keep them happy.